Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Monday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. United we stand, divided we fall. It's an old cliche, Tony Grant admitted, but it was the message behind a unity march Saturday morning in downtown Rockingham. Around 50 people gathered together at the Richmond County Department of Social Services to march to the steps of the old courthouse. The event was organized by Soul Stand Up, a branch of Sisters of Unity and Love. Joining the group and other attendees were Richmond County Sheriff James Clemens, Rockingham Police Chief Billy Kelly, Deputy and Pastor Mike Childers, as well as two-time Super Bowl winner and Richmond County native Perry Williams. There was also city council members and county commissioners that attended the event. Clemens, who was recently appointed to the Task Force for Racial Equity in Criminal Justice, opened by addressing the younger audience members, saying that they're not the future, they are the present. He concluded by saying that local law enforcement is trying to build the best possible relationship with the community. Childers, who serves as a deputy with the sheriff's office and pastor of Mount Carmel Church, said the people need to unite together in salvation. Citing the Bible, Childers said, God doesn't look out on the outward appearance, but on the heart. Williams played football and ran track for Richmond Senior High School before going on to play for North Carolina State and the New York Giants, where he won Super Bowl rings. Since retiring from the NFL, Williams landed a job at Long Island University. During his years of playing football from college to the pros, Williams said he didn't look at his fellow players for their color, but by their number on their jersey. Richmond Community Theater's summer camp will be a little bit different this year. Theater director Marie Dawkins said the camp will be online out of necessity. One of Governor Roy Cooper's COVID-19 related executive orders caps indoor and outdoor mass gatherings, and theaters remain closed. The virtual camp, which runs 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. July 20th through the 31st, will end with a production in the light of the ongoing coronavirus shutdown. Once upon a pandemic, how classic characters deal with today's problems. In one post, Dawkins said it will feature classic nursery rhyme characters, but later told the RO that campers may choose their own classic character or create their own. Dawkins and Dr. Stephanie Van Hassel, the assistant director, collaborated on the theme. She said they will be using Zoom and Google Classroom for the camp. According to Dawkins, the camp will be a mixture of information and having the students perform either during the Zoom sessions or on video. Dawkins added that the campers may write a short 2 or 3 person script, write their own rap or music, paint a backdrop, create a dance, write a poem, or use their other creative gifts. Rebecca Bossman, a professional script writer, will join in one day to talk about script writing and answer questions from the campers, Dawkins added. The camp is for children ages 8 and up, and tuition is $50. Dawkins said, since it is online, the number of slots is flexible. A suspected drug dealer was released from jail the same day investigators searched his home. According to a search warrant affidavit, drug detectives with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office were told in late June by a confidential informant that he had bought crack cocaine from a home on Church Street in East Rockingham. The informant told investigators that his dealer sold the drugs from his bedroom or sometimes had a middleman waiting outside with the merchandise, court documents showed. Investigators made a controlled buy with the informant, who purchased a quantity of substance resembling crack cocaine, according to the affidavit. The suspected dealer was identified as Kevin Oliver Stewart. Stewart was arrested and charged with 3 felonies: possession of cocaine, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver cocaine, and maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for a controlled substance. He was also charged with a misdemeanor count of possession of drug paraphernalia. Stewart was given a $25,000 secured bond and released on a bail later that day, according to court records. How and where Richmond County students will be learning this year is still up in the air as school officials wait on Governor Roy Cooper. Cooper was expected to make an announcement July 1st about re-entry for schools amidst the ongoing pandemic, but that decision was pushed back 2.5 weeks until July 17th. During Thursday's Board of Education meeting, Dr. Kate Smith, Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction, briefed board members on the system's tentative plans. Smith said officials have been meeting with teachers and administrators for input on what to do for the upcoming year, and at least one more teacher meeting is planned for next week. Each school district was required to come up with 3 plans for returning to class once school starts back. Plans A and C are respectively all face-to-face learning or all remote. Plan B comprises several blended options, having elementary and middle school learning on site with high school students learning remotely, dividing all students into cohorts and alternating between on-site and off-site learning, having pre-K through 3rd graders on site at the elementary schools and 4th through 5th graders on site at the middle schools, with middle and high school students learning remotely. Each of those outputs represents its own logistical challenges. Smith said that the first option would create busing issues, even fitting 20 students per bus. The district does not have adequate transportation to make that plan work. The second option could present scheduling issues for childcare. If the district decides to go with face-to-face instruction, students who don't feel comfortable returning to class will have a virtual option. Smith said that if a student has a large enough number of students who pick the virtual option, then a teacher or teachers may be assigned to be accountable for the virtual students. Smith went on to say that the district is working on plans to address the challenges of both the homeless and EC students. How to maintain social distancing and keeping classrooms clean were 2 overwhelmingly concerns among teachers, Smith said. As for the cleaning, Smith said the district has purchased caddies with supplies for classroom sanitation. There have also been decals ordered to help promote and maintain social distancing. According to a survey sent out to teachers, 77.2% said they feel confident using technology for remote learning, which they had to switch to after Cooper closed schools in March. 9% of them said they still weren't comfortable. A small percentage of teachers even said they didn't have reliable internet at home. Teachers were also worried about being affected by asymptomatic students and possibly bringing the virus home to family members with immune system deficiencies. Keeping masks on students, especially exceptional children, parents not keeping sick children at home. Some teachers were also divided on remote learning versus face-to-face teaching. According to Smith, more than 1,400 families also answered a survey with certain concerns. Around 60% of families said their students would require a school-issued laptop if remote learning continues. The majority of those answering the survey said their children would not need to ride a bus, but Smith noted there are a lot of students who will require transportation. Like teachers, parents are also split on face-to-face instruction. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Had a great weekend. It was a pretty mixture of hot, warm, a little bit of rain here and there. Not a whole lot to worry about, though. It was a pretty decent weekend overall. For me personally, I was up in Emerald Isle Beach, North Carolina, and really nice weather there all weekend long. Certainly not the case for today, though, here in Rockingham and Richmond County in general. We do got rain that has been coming down late this afternoon and kind of continuing on a little bit today, but certainly when we get to 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, we are expecting skies to clear out of rain, but clouds will still be there. 7 o'clock, 87 degrees, 9 o'clock, 80 degrees, partly cloudy skies throughout the evening, with a sunset at 8:33 p.m. Those sunsets are starting to come along a little bit sooner than they have been in the past week. Also, there will be a third quarter moon phase out tonight. Taking a look at tomorrow, more of what we've seen for the weekend. We'll be seeing a lot of partly cloudy skies coming around. Fayetteville, high of 91, low of 74. Rayford, high of 91, low of 72. Down in Robeson County, it'd be a high of 93 and a low of 75. In Scotland County, it'd be a high of 93 and a low of 74. Continuing on with those low 90-degree temperatures for the high. Southern Pines, high of 91, low of 71. Ellerbe, high of 93, low of 71. Right here in Rockingham and Hamlet, it'd be a high of 94 and a low of 72, as well as Wadesboro. And down in Bennettsville, it'll be a high of 93 and a low of 75. So we got a lot of warm temperatures coming up tomorrow, and that doesn't stop there either. So take a look at the 7-day forecast. We're going to be seeing nothing but 90s for the highs We really have nothing lower than low 70s for the low coming up as well. So a lot of warm temperatures ahead. There is some rain mixed in there, fortunately, so it should help cool off just a little bit. Tuesday, high of 94, low of 72. Wednesday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 92, low of 73. Temperature will jump up to 94 for the high on Thursday with a low of 72. And that 94 continues on into Friday with thunderstorms mixing in at 40% chance. Also be a low of 73. On Saturday, it gets down just to 93 for the high. Low will be 74 with half a chance of precipitation throughout the entire day. And then on Sunday, high of 90, which is technically the lowest high we have on the board here for the next 7 days, with a low of 72 and 50% chance in the afternoon, only a 30% chance in the evening. And that 30% chance will carry over into Monday, pretty much the entire day, high of 91, low of 73. So again, we're looking at a lot of hot weather coming up. Definitely keep your water on hand and keep those shade trees around. Definitely don't stand underneath the tree if it's raining outside or if it's lightning. Don't want to do that, but do definitely keep yourself cool coming up. We got a lot of 90-degree weather ahead, and it's not going to get any cooler than 70s. So just be prepared for it. That's what we got coming up here in the Sand Hills and Richmond County area. That's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.